never thought I'd be telling this story to anyone. It's been 3 months and I still wake up sweating at the same time every night. My name's Brayden. I'm just a regular guy who works at a hardware store. Nothing weird ever happened to me before that night. So I moved into this small apartment last year. Nothing fancy, just a 1-bedroom place on the 2nd floor of an old building. The rent was cheap because it was kind of far from downtown. My neighbors were mostly quiet old people. I liked that. The week before it happened, I noticed my cat, Pepper, acting weird. She kept staring at the bathroom door at night. Just staring. I didn't think much of it. Cats are weird, right? I was more worried about the leak under my kitchen sink that my landlord wouldn't fix. That night, it was a Tuesday, I remember, because I had to work early the next day. I went to bed around 11. I forgot to charge my phone, so it died while I was watching videos. I was too lazy to get up and plug it in, so I just went to sleep. I woke up at exactly 3 a.m. I know because the red numbers on my alarm clock were the first thing I saw. 3. My eyes just opened, like someone had whispered my name. But the apartment was completely silent. Even the normal sounds, like the fridge humming or cars passing by, were gone. And Pepper was sitting on my chest, her eyes super wide, staring at my bedroom door. Her fur was all puffed up, and she was totally still, not even blinking. I tried to push her off, but she dug her claws into my shirt. That's when I heard it. A soft click from the living room, like someone had just closed a door real careful. My heart started beating so hard I thought Pepper would feel it. I live alone. Nobody else has keys. The front door has 3 locks because the neighborhood isn't the best. I stayed frozen for maybe 5 minutes, just listening. Then I heard another sound, like someone dragging their fingers along my wall. Slow, deliberate, moving toward my bedroom. The sound stopped right outside my door. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. The doorknob started turning. Really slow. Like, super slow. Whoever was out there didn't want to make noise. I don't know how, but I finally got myself to move. I grabbed Pepper and rolled off the bed onto the floor on the side away from the door. I crawled to the corner where I keep my baseball bat from high school. The door opened just a crack. I could see a sliver of darkness through it. The hallway light wasn't on, but I always leave it on at night because I hate getting up to pee in the dark. Someone had turned it off. Then the smell hit me, like wet dirt and something rotten. And breathing. Heavy breathing, not normal. It sounded hungry. The door opened wider, real slow. I gripped my bat so tight my hands hurt. I was gonna swing at whoever came through, but I just couldn't move. Like my muscles forgot how to work. Through the crack, I saw something. Not really a face, more like a shadow where a face should be. But there were eyes. I swear there were eyes. They caught the little bit of light from my alarm clock and reflected it back, like an animal's eyes in headlights. Then the power went out. My clock, the little charging light on my dead phone, everything, just black. Pepper jumped out of my arms and hissed. I heard her run under the bed. I felt something cold brush against my arm. Not like a hand, more like, I don't know how to explain it. Like when you walk through a spider web, but it was cold and heavy. I swung the bat, hard. It hit nothing but air. Then I heard a weird laugh. Not loud, more like when someone blows air through their nose, but wrong somehow. I screamed. I just screamed as loud as I could and kept swinging the bat everywhere. When I finally stopped, my neighbors were banging on my walls telling me to shut up. The power was back on. My bedroom door was closed. Everything looked normal, except Pepper. Wouldn't come out from under the bed for 3 days after that. And my baseball bat had dirt on it, wet dirt. The same smell I noticed earlier. The weirdest thing? When I finally charged my phone, I had one text message from an unknown number. Sent at 3:01 a.m. It just said, "Nice bat." I moved out the next day. I sleep with the lights on now, and every night at 3 a.m. my phone gets a text notification. But when I check, there's nothing there. I don't know what was in my apartment that night. I don't want to know. But sometimes I think it followed me.